The Natural Sisters of VSU and Sisters Incorporated has teamed up together for a fun night of Family Feud. Natural Sisters and Sisters Incorporated made time for the campus community to hold this event, a friendly competition to share laughs and think about others outside of the VSU community.
To give people a safe place to laugh, have fun, and just see two female organizations just come together, regardless if we're going against each other, it's really just to overall bring a good atmosphere. At the same time, getting canned goods to give to people in need.
The event, Family Feud, was not only held for fun and jokes, but was also held to get donations for people around the campus who's not able to return home for the Thanksgiving holidays.
Just for people to come out and have fun, and we're asking for them to bring a canned good who we are going to give to people in need who maybe can't make it home for the holidays, or just who don't have the means to actually get, food for the holidays.
This event was also held so the two orgs could explain exactly who they were.
Kind of differentiate Natural Sisters versus Sisters of VSU.
The organizations did not have a set goal of how much they were willing to raise, but was hoping that it was enough to help a few people.
To feed at least a couple of families, maybe 4 or 5 families.
From the success of their event, Family Feud, Sisters Incorporated versus Natural Sisters of VSU, they will possibly turn this into a yearly competition.
Saying that we could just do it with one organization like Sisters, we could just keep branding it to more female organizations. The outcome of the event was a success, and both teams and audience members felt as if they were a part of Steve Harvey's Family Feud. Reporting for VSU TV, I'm Tecia, Ammons.
The COVID-19 pandemic has been taken seriously, and mostly all facilities are following COVID-19 guidelines. The State of Georgia Department of Care and Learning have emailed daycare facilities COVID-19 guidelines to take place if they haven't already.
COVID guidelines are pretty thorough. I agree with most of the things that they have put in place. I do think that sometimes they can be a little biased, geared towards certain areas.
Director Jasmine Newsom says she is fully vaccinated, but will not make it a requirement for her staff members.
We do have a few students in here, due to religious beliefs, do not do vaccination, so I don't want to manage people's personal lives. However, I am encouraging them to do it. I'm not requiring it.
Wearing a mask is most important when children cannot remain physically distant from one another or from other groupings, such as in hallways.
Require it for outdoor unless they're going to be in close proximity. So for example, if students are sitting on a blanket together within 6 feet or a couple inches from each other, we will require masks during the activity.
Children, staff, and teachers who have symptoms of infectious illnesses such as influenza, common cold, or COVID-19 should stay home and be referred to their healthcare provider.
So even prior to COVID, anytime a child is sick, they cannot come to daycare because in the daycare setting, children are so close together. So we don't want all of our children to be sick.
CDC says mask use is strongly recommended indoors for everyone, including children aged 2 years and older, teachers, staff, and visitors to the child care facility, regardless of vaccination status.
Because we all know how kids are. I don't feel like a 2-year-old is going to be as responsible as someone older than them to keep their mask pulled up on their face.
It is very important to remain healthy and to follow procedure or guidelines to ensure your safety. Reporting for VSU TV, I'm Tecia, Ammons. Before September 11, 2001, American transportation and security was so easy to pass through. Now, 20 years later, things have changed.
For first-time flyers after 9/11, trust that the security checkpoints are beneficial.
It does more good than harm. It stops people with bad intentions of causing harm to other people. So yeah, I'm thankful of it.
Before the terror attack, Americans easily traveled state to state with no issues and or limited security checks.
People told me that you can get on the flight and accidentally go to another city, state. I mean, you can do that now, but it's a little more difficult. But you can go to another state accidentally and then hop on the plane and go somewhere else, and then hop on the plane and go somewhere else. You can't do that now.
Having additional security at the airport not only stops attacks and terrorism, but will also save thousands of lives.
People are getting smarter, technology getting more advanced, so people can have easier ways of getting to the airport and getting like different bombs and stuff. Like even in military training, we're taught to check everything. So additional security at airports would help.
American life has changed so much from advanced security placed upon our transportation system to militarization in the past 20 years. I'm Tecia Ammons, reporting from VSU TV.
As kids and staff come inside this daycare facility, they have to put on some hand sanitizer, and also they have to get their temperatures checked, as well as wearing a mask. Put it on, be safe.